Before you scroll, pause for just a second. When the US market crashes, it doesn't stay in America. It enters your country, your job, your savings. And if you believe this doesn't affect you because you don't live in the US, then this video might be the most important financial reality check you will hear this year. Stay till the end. This isn't news, this is survival knowledge. The US market is not just America market. Let's start with the hard truth. The US stock market is the heartbeat of the global financial system. Over 60% of global investment money flows through US markets. Major global funds, pensions, institutions all tied all to Wall Street. When US market fall, global investors panic. Capital move instantly. Risk assessed crash worldwide. America doesn't need to invade your country. Its market already live inside your economy. If this already sounds uncomfortable, hit like button. Reality should be uncomfortable. And most people realize this only after losing money. The US dollar controls global life. Let's talk about the most powerful weapon America has, the US dollar. Oil, gold, trade, debt, almost everything is priced in dollars. When US market crash, dollar volatility spikes. Import costs rise globally. Inflation hits developing and developed nations differently. That's why groceries get expensive in other countries even when the crash starts thousands of miles away. Comment dollar if you didn't know how deep the control goes. Now here is where normal people start paying the price. Global companies and job losses. Most global companies depend on US demand and US capital. Tech companies, banks, startups, even firms based in Europe, Canada, Australia and Asia. When US stocks crash, stock prices fall, funding dry up, layoffs begin. You can lose a job in London or Toronto because investors panicked in New York. Share this with someone who think market don't affect real life. But market don't crash because of numbers. They crash because of people. Fear travels faster than money. Fear is contagious. A red screen on Wall Street become a global panic within minutes. Mutual funds sell, foreign investors exit. Emerging market collapse faster. The countries farthest from the US often suffer the most. If you are still watching, you are already ahead of the majority. And this is where wealth quietly changes hands. Crashes are wealth transfer events. Crashes don't destroy money, they move it. From emotional sellers, over leveraged investors, to institutions, prepared capital, patience money. Every US market crash creates new winners silently. Pause the video and ask yourself, which side do you usually end up on? History proves this again and again. History repeats always 2000, 2008, 2020, different reason, same outcome. Markets crash, fear peaks, government step in, markets recover. Those who panicked stayed poor, those who understood cycles build wealth. Subscribe if you want understanding, not hype. So, what would you do when the next US crash happens? How smart people prepare? Smart people don't predict crashes, they prepare for them. They stay liquid, avoid emotional leverage, diversify across assets and regions. Think long term. They prepare when markets are calm, not when headlines scream. If this makes sense, hit like button. This helps the algorithm show truth. The next US market crash is not a question of if, it's a question of when. So here is the real question. Will you panic like the crowd or prepare like the few? Because when the US market falls, the world doesn't get a warning. Like this video, subscribe for real financial awareness. Comment ready if you want to be prepared before the next crash, not after.